Hey, this is Coach Cheese. Just here to shine some light on maybe my perspective of God and things of that nature in my state of being. For those who don't know, I have stage 4 cancer, and in January I was told that I had 6 to 12 months to live based on me not doing radiation. I have done radiation 2 times within that time frame, but now I'm in month 5 of 6 to 12 months to live if I was not to do radiation. So I do think about my death a whole lot and a world without Coach Cheese, if I can be so arrogant. But all jokes aside, I wanted to help people out with achieving a level of tranquility. For those who don't know, I do believe in reincarnation. And you come back as many times as you need to absorb as many human experiences as you can, or earthly experiences, I should say. You have to understand this about God. God is not Zeus in the sense that it's not so personal. There is God out there, and there is God inside of you. The problem is accessing the inner God. Imagine in a spiritual realm. Don't imagine not accessing God as you through a person. Imagine you are on a sphere of spirituality, a 360-degree sphere. You are on the surface. You look up and there's God. There's many gods, many deities. And you look up and you wish you can be like them. You wish you can be like the Most High. Everything's so wide and various. A little shallow from time to time. But to truly understand God and to truly understand, to get a sense of tranquility in such troubled time, you need to have an interworking of yourself. So therefore, within the number of different reincarnations that you have, it's better to dig inside of yourself to the different quadrants of the physical, the spiritual, the social, the economical, all the different quadrants within yourself to access your God self. In Japan, they got this thing called Musha, where you practice a physical technique, let's say a left punch, right? To the point where you're not even thinking about throwing a left punch perfectly. You have achieved a success where it almost feels like the idea of left punch controls your body, and therefore you just move with the action. Many philosophies have come to the same kind of conclusion where practice makes perfect. And in the physical realm, it's probably the easiest to achieve and the easiest to display. You also need to do that for other things, such as what you consider the good. I have done these things in my writings, as I have explained to you in previous videos, of doing psychological heavy lifting by taking what you imagine yourself would never do, writing it down and writing why you would not do it, and then really thinking about what would be the exceptions. If there's exceptions, then you need to make another draft and do it again. Therefore, you understand what your good is by understanding what your evil is. Or I should just say lack of good. When you get down to the spiritual realm of your inner God self, that is when you can access other things, such as other spiritual realms that do exist. But if they exist, it's not really, I'll say it like this. Different universes exist, but are they for you? Different realms of reality like vampirism, demonism, angels, these things exist, but are they for you? Why are they for you? Are you just greedy for another experience because you're dissatisfied with what you have here? If that's the case, then you remain on the surface of your planet spirituality and try to go like the Most High. Try to fly up to the sun. Satan did that. Icarus did that. Doesn't really work too well. I would like to dwell a little bit more, but that would take hours and hours. So I will just end it here. I'm not Google. I don't answer questions. I'm not concerned with other people's opinions and discussions. This is just my perspective from a guy who has, who run down, not the best life and not the best health conditions, but a lot of tranquility nonetheless. So this is Idea Coaches taking off.